Guys, I honestly tried writing a script for this video, but it just felt too scripted. I mean, obviously it's a script, but like, I just didn't like the flow of the video. So I'm gonna try to do this off the top of my head, so I'm gonna be stumbling on my words. But I really want to talk about this game, guys, because it's a unique experience I've had of any other game. Bro, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been one of my highest anticipated games for a while, ever since the teaser trailer came out. So I've been excited for this game for a very long time. Of course, after all the years I've been waiting, I've got my hands on the game the day it came out. And I just want to talk about my experience playing this game because it has been a roller coaster of emotions. But I ultimately ended off very disappointed with this game. And I know a lot of people have been disappointed with this game too, especially the damn story. But I'm gonna tell you guys my opinion on the game, like right now, like where I'm at on this game right now. I don't like it. I do not like it anymore. I have about 55 hours on this game right now, and now when I was playing it, I honestly, I really had a good time. I was enjoying the story. I really didn't care about the story like that. Like, guys, I really wasn't like having high expectations for the story. Like, I don't care that much, like unlike other people. I was just like kind of going with the flow. But gameplay is like where it like really like kind of went south for me. Not in terms of like, you know, during the story and while I was playing the game, because honestly, guys, I do actually think the gameplay is hella fun. I'm going to be leaning more towards the gameplay aspect of these, like, of my thoughts and like, you know, opinions about this game other than the story, because I would have a pretty, like, I'll have like a pretty poor like review of what I have to give to the story, because I really don't care for it that much, to be honest with you. But gameplay, I'm gonna start out with it's fun. You know, it does the job. It does what it needs to do for, like, you know, for the duration of the story at least. Now, the shooting actually feels pretty damn good. I really was expecting the shooting to like be just bad. I really don't know any game terminology. This is my first fucking review, man. But it's not about the shooting mechanics of this game. This game, the gameplay is like it lies more towards the traversal. I mean, in terms of like the diversity of the characters, it really is just the traversal of each character. Everyone shoots the same gun. It's not like Deadshot has like better, you know, accuracy or handling, or Harley Quinn has just better, you know, fire rate or anything. It's nothing like that. Everyone has like the same thing other than the traversal. Traversal is a different story though. I do think that the traversal is like the funnest part of the game, honestly. Traversal is really fun to fly around Metropolis with Deadshot, to swing around with Harley Quinn, to jump and run up walls with King Shark, and to like fucking flying Rajing pretty much with fucking Boomerang. It's all of it's pretty fun. Although I will say Harley Quinn's traversal seems it's just noticeably slower than the rest of the game. I have no idea why, but I really hope this gets fixed. You know, like maybe in some later on, you know, patches or game updates, because ironically, Harley Quinn was my second most played member other than of the whole squad, because I mainly use Deadshot, and Deadshot's jetpack is so fucking fun to use. It's so badass the way he moves around while he's doing combat. Going back to the gunplay, yeah, I just think Deadshot is just the most easiest to use. Like throughout all the members. I mean, he has a jetpack. You can literally, like, while you're aiming down the sights, he is automatically using his jetpack. So that means you're literally just stationary in the air. So it's much more easier for you to like hit your shots and stuff like that. Harley Quinn does swing on her rope, but it's only for a limited amount of time. Now, I'm not saying that Deadshot could just stay in the air forever. He also has like a certain duration of time where he can only stay in the air for a long period of time. I'm just saying, like, with Boomerangs, is he has like this little, I don't know, it's like a little jumping thing. It's like you're doing that and you're shooting at the same time, but you're also moving at the same time, like I'm just trying to say you're moving a lot, so shooting with Boomerang in the air is going to be a lot harder. So every single time I was using Boomerang, I always found myself not being in the air when I'm shooting. I'm always just on the ground. So, and that just, in my opinion, I'm not saying it's like that for everyone else, because I know everyone else enjoys Boomerang, but me personally, I just didn't use them as much because, you know, it was just hard for me to use them while, you know, using the gun. Now, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying it's a skill gap that I just haven't yet passed yet. And I thought the same problem went with King Shark. He has like this big jump thing too, and you jump up in the air really high, and you're also shooting people too, but sometimes he jumps a little bit too high. So like when he jumps a little bit too high, now I'm not able to shoot these enemies as, you know, accurate as I want to. It just leaves a lot for, you know, the mobility of King Shark to be desired. I'm gonna get so shitted on this video. I might be wrong, guys, because like maybe there might be like a way you can adjust King Shark's, like, you know, the height of his jump. Maybe if you don't hold it for as long or something like that, that could be honestly true, but I honestly did not put enough hours into him for me to fully, like, you know, lock down that claim. So, moving around Metropolis shooting shit, monsters and whatnot, it's pretty fun, especially at the start. But as you're progressing more into the game very slowly, you can see that the novelty wears off quickly due to, like, the overwhelming sense of repetition. First of all, the enemy variety and the mission variety. There is no mission variety. Every single one of these missions you do in a story, you've probably done it a million times over. Enemy variety, there's none. I mean, everyone is kind of the same. You got these big guys that you can't shoot them until you melee them first to, like, you know, to break their shield, and then you can shoot them. And then there's the Terminals that have, like, you know, Flash's ability, so they just be, like, you know, zooming and shit. I really, you know, it's really not that bad. But the worst enemy in this game has got to be the snipers. I mean, this is actually one of the main reasons why I main Deadshot for the, like, pretty much 100% of the game, because if you're not Deadshot, these guys are, like, sniping you from miles away, dude. Deadshot can, in my opinion, can get to them really easily and pretty fast, too. But if I'm anyone else, I'm really struggling to get to them before I can break their shield, before they shoot me. And it's not like it's just a shot. The shot kind of, like, immobilizes you. You can't use your traversal mods anymore. So it's just really annoying and inconvenient. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been playing this game for a while, so I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some other stuff that I'm talking about. But I'm just talking about the stuff that I remember most. I'm just talking about what I feel about the game. What I'm pretty much trying to say is gameplay is fun until it's not. See, and that proves my point of where I'm at with this game. Like, I don't feel like going back to play this game so I can, like, you know, have more of a better analysis of this thoughts and, like, opinions video. Because I am just so over this game right now, dude. I cannot fucking do it anymore. I just can't. Like, I can't fucking do it. I will have to say, the game started off really strong with the story and stuff like that. Especially with that Batman mission in the beginning. It was like a horror movie. It's like the whole game changed with that mission. That was really cool. But then, like, it just, like, oh my god, it just went downhill like crazy. Then you just got mission after mission, doing the same mission, following this, escorting that, fight this, stay in front of that. It's honestly just open world bullshit. But honestly, guys, my biggest gripe with this game is the performance. I mean, it was the most frustrating shit I've ever had to go through in gaming. I can't have fun if the game is not running well. And when I mean not running well, I mean it's running like fucking ass cheeks, bro. Despite adjusting the graphical settings to, like, the lowest possible, I found myself averaging like a fucking 30 to 40 frames per second. Now, obviously, I got, like, a big pet peeve for, like, you know, frame rate. I like to play my games in, like, really high frame rate. But with a, you know, a pretty fast action-paced game, I'm gonna want to play my games, this game, like, you know, around 80 to 90 frames, dude. But I was not able to even get fucking 70 at all. I was peaking at 60, and I was averaging around, like, 30 to 40, and sometimes I'd be like 20 to 15. Sometimes the game just fucking crashed. And I'm not saying sometimes. Let me stop. Not sometimes. Almost all the time. After I beat the game, the story at least, I was only able to play for like 15 minutes at a time before it just fucking crashed on me. And that's what kind of, like, you know, steered me off of playing this game the most, because, oh my god, I mean, can you just imagine, bro? You're just fucking playing with like 30 frames, it's 30 frames, it's not fucking nice to look at, and then your shooting is also not really fun to fucking play the game of anything, because the fucking frame rate is all bullet fucking shit. I'm honestly just stumbling on every single thing I'm saying, but I really don't give a shit anymore. I'm just saying it was frustrating up until the point where the game crashes and you just don't give a fuck no more, and that's when I installed the game and started playing something else, bro. So yes, to summarize, what I'm trying to say about this performance aspect of the game is it significantly detracted from my overall experience, and ultimately it just led me to, like, fucking stop playing, uninstall that bitch, because I was fucking over it at this point. I mean, I'm like 45 hours in. I was over it. I did everything, in my opinion. I did everything, even though I really didn't. Which brings me to the end game content. Like I said, I didn't really do anything. But, like, at this point, after this, like, 45-hour point, I really didn't feel like doing anything of this end game content. It really felt like the same fucking shit that you're doing with the main mission. Nothing felt different, bro. So I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing this bullshit. And that really fucking frustrates me, because, you know, in my mind, before this game came out, I was like, oh man, I cannot wait until I grind hundreds of hours into this game. I can't wait to, you know, make some in-game builds. I'm just gonna be so fucking excited. No, I was done. I was fucking done at that point. I'm not doing it. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I forgot to mention something. The Superman boss fight. I didn't really care for it that much. It's not really memorable. Like, I didn't mind it, but, like, I'm not saying it's great. I just didn't really care for like that. So, you know, I'm doing a Superman boss fight, of course, and stuff like that, blah, 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 you know. I beat Superman, he does a little dumbass, and then he falls. And then the first time I played it, it glitched. It never went to the cutscene, like where it's supposed to zoom into Superman and goes into the cutscene. It just pans at Superman for eternity, pretty much. So I had to leave the game, come back, and do the whole boss fight over again. And guess what happened the next time? What happened the next time is after I beat the boss fight, it crashed. And I jumped back in. I had to do it all over again. I was mad as a bitch. Yo, and guess what? I did it a third time. Y'all guys want to guess what happened? It fucking crashed again! So, yo, I think this is the part where I was like, fuck this, I'm done. And then I think like a couple days later, I went back to do it again, and it didn't crash. Thank fuck, man. I'm like, thank fuck, am I right? Best game ever, am I right? Best game ever, am I right? And it crashed at the Superman boss fight at the end. But yeah, that's where, oh my fucking goodness, guys. That was the hardest boss fight because of the performance. Not performance, but because of the technical fucking shit that happened to me. So the in-game content proved to be a major letdown. It felt like a recycled version of the same open world task that I've been already doing for the main campaign of this fucking game, dude. And this was after I'm hitting that like 50-hour mark. I already said this, but like fuck. So why would I want to do the in-game content if it's literally the same fucking shit, man? Even after I started, I was looking up, you know, the end game, and honestly, it just looks so fucking bullshit. People were saying that the bosses or brainiacs that you fight is pretty much just like, oh, it's Brainiac, but oh, now it's Batman Brainiac, oh, it's Flash Brainiac, oh, it's blah blah Superman Brainiac. I'm like, what? Not even the boss rooms, I believe, are like any different. It looks the same. I'm so fucking. This game really disappointed me, guys. I'm so fucking. Bro, the reason why I'm so upset is because I really wanted this game to be good. And like to be fair, I enjoyed myself like during the time of like the main campaign and shit like that. But after that, it really just frustrated me to the point where I just forgot of how good of a time I had with this game. So I can't really. It's kind of hard to like praise it a bit because I'm left with a fucking disappointing. Fuck, I can't. So, like I said, after 50 hours into the game, I just found myself disenchanted and ultimately made the decision to delete it for free storage space so I could play some other games that I felt more inclined to play, you know? Like for instance, bro, guys, y'all guys have, I'm going into a little bit of an intervention right here, but guys, I just been playing Death Stranding, and guys, I'm telling you right now, Death Stranding is my favorite game of all time. Yes, I said it. Hot take, maybe. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Suck my dick. It is my favorite game of all time. That's all I'm gonna say, but I can go on it for forever. But I'm just gonna stop right there. I mean, despite my disappointment, I must acknowledge the game's, bro, guys, the cutscenes in this game, like the presentation, the character designs and facial expressions are truly remarkable. Like, even with King Shark's expression standing out as he's a fucking shark. He doesn't even have a face, bro. And they just made it just like so easy to read. Like, I enjoyed looking at every single cutscene with the members, guys. Like, it was so good, man. In my opinion, Deathshot was the most fun to look at. I mean, like, he was just like the most realist dude, honestly. Now, that might be a hot take. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. This is my opinion. Deathshot he looks so damn good. Everyone looks good. Boomerang was so fucking fun to watch in this in these damn cutscenes too. I mean, I genuinely had some like laughing moments in these cutscenes. Sure, some of this could be like a little cheesy, but I really never got like a cringy feeling in like you know, in this story. I was just going for the ride. I love King Shark. I really love everyone, dude. I really did. Amanda Waller was a great, you know, you could say antagonist, I guess. Sort of. Is she antagonist? I don't know what the fuck she is, but they made her really good because it's really easy to not like her, bro. Brainiac for me was pretty disappointing. I mean, you never really see him throughout like most of the game until you get close to the end of the game, and even then, his boss fight was really his boss fight was pretty forgettable in my opinion. I forgot what I fucking did. I mean, that's another thing. There was barely any like set pieces in this game. The whole Suicide Squad, they fucking die with fucking boys. It's fucking crazy. They die with boys. There's one cutscene I remember in this game that was like a set piece. Was when I'm not like, guys, spoilers ahead, but I'm just letting you guys know spoilers. So if you don't want to, you know, if you want to play this game for yourself, I'm just gonna say the next part I'm saying this right here is a spoiler. But my most memorable set piece, I guess you could say set piece, even though it was really just a cutscene, was when King Shark put on the Green Lantern ring, and what did he do? I believe he stopped the Brainiac ship from shooting missile, right? Am I getting that wrong? Oh, fuck me. Yo, I didn't do no research for this shit. I'm just gonna let you guys know this is just a thoughts and opinions video. I'm trying to be so real with y'all. Fuck, I suck dick. For the story, it's really lacking in just like, you know, really cool scenes. There's cool scenes with Wonder Woman. Every single time Wonder Woman was in the cutscene, she's fucking badass. I think this has got to be the best Wonder Woman we've ever had to see like on screen. Even better than the movies. Like, this Wonder Woman was perfect. I mean, her performance was great. She looked fucking awesome. And I don't know, she's just great. This is the best Wonder Woman we've had. But like I said, I'm not going to try to get into the story because I honestly am just going to fumble that shit so bad like I've already done with this thoughts and opinions video. But in conclusion, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, left me feeling fucking disappointed. While there's presentation and initial gameplay held promise, the lack of like variety, performance issues, and uninspired in-game content overshadowed these strengths, ultimately leading to my decision to part ways with the game. Like, honestly, you know, like, guys, I don't really think I'm gonna put any more hours in. Which leads me to fucking season 1 of Suicide Squad. Yo, I'm about to start swinging, bro. Guys, season 1 of Suicide Squad, it's fucking horrendous. It's really fucking bad. It's got to be one of the worst seasons I've ever seen in gaming. Guys, I opened it and I was like, oh, I cannot wait to fucking like play Joker. I opened it and it took me an hour to figure out how to use Joker until I figured out that you gotta back out the whole game and then go back in, then I could play Joker. Like, what the fuck? And then I just opened the game and I was just real confused on what the fuck to do. And then I saw what I had to do and I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing it. Guys, they added like a few new missions for you to do over and over again for the grinding to 100 hours for the first season. I'm not fucking doing that. Guys, I didn't even touch the first season. I would say, I do like that they gave you an option to unlock the Joker for free. But you gotta play for a bit to get him, and I was just not doing that. So I bought the Joker and I played him, and he is by far he's the funnest member to use of all the Suicide Squad. He's really fun, which gets me a little bit excited. I guess not really, not like with the game state, but it gets me really excited for like the new characters that like are coming. Like I believe Deathstroke is coming. That'll be fucking cool. But I'm not gonna really get into much of the season 1 because I really didn't have the fucking energy to explore it. So I'm just gonna say it was just fucking terrible. I know it's terrible. I'm not gonna touch that shit. If it's not, then I fucking suck as a person. Hate me. But yes, that's all I'm gonna say for this game, guys. The fun was fun while it lasted until it didn't, and then the game just went shit from down there. So guys, I'm gonna get shitted on. This is the first time I've ever done a video like this. I've always wanted to talk about my thoughts and opinions about video games. Because I just like, you know, I just like watching game reviews. It's kind of like inspired me to like do them like myself, but not as professional. I just want to talk about my thoughts and opinions, and I thought this would have been the perfect start for Suicide Squad because my thoughts and opinions are pretty strong for this one. I might do Death Stranding. I have no idea. That would be like, I would just talk about that game for hours, so maybe not. So anyways, guys, if y'all guys like this video, then leave a like, and then leave a comment down below if you guys want me to, you know, give out my thoughts and opinions on other games that I have strong feelings on. But I'm not going to keep this outro lingering anytime longer, so I'll see y'all bros to the next video, so ring those bells because there's definitely more to come.